The Alabama Farmers Federation and the Alabama Farmers Cooperative proudly present Simply Southern with your hosts Jim Allen and Mary Johnson.
Hello and thanks for joining us today for Simply Southern. I'm Jim Allen.
And I'm Mary Johnson. Coming up on today's show, we have you a front row seat to watch some charming, lovely ladies vie for a crown and celebrate the beauty of life.
This event, simply stated, is a celebration of life. We are here to show our fellow Alabamians that nursing home residents still contribute to their society.
Young farm families represent the future of American agriculture, and today you'll meet one of the best, Alabama's outstanding young farm family.
We want to be as efficient as we can. We want to be the best farm we can. We want to keep the best reputation, the best name that we possibly can, so that our children are proud of that and have something that they can come back to and work in if they want to.
Plus, Sidney Phelps of Bonnie Plants will show you how your garden can help you keep the bugs away.
First thing today, I'm going to make you a little jealous because I got to taste test Bama's best biscuit. You can find it at Biscuit Express in Meridianville, which has been serving up buttery, yummy biscuits for more than 2 decades.
We're just home folk, country folk that's been majorly blessed.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
To be a true Southern cook, there's a few recipes you have to master. Grits, banana pudding, fried chicken, and no Southern cook would dare dream of serving a breakfast without homemade, fluffy, buttery biscuits. In our biannual Facebook contest, we asked y'all, our viewers, to help us find the Alabama restaurant that serves Bama's best biscuit. By an overwhelming margin, Biscuit Express in Meridianville took home the crown.
Just 10 miles north of Alabama's third largest city, off one of the state's busiest highways, sits Biscuit Express, a small drive-through breakfast and lunch spot that serves up hundreds of biscuits daily, piled high with almost any fixin' you can think of.
Well, you can get bacon, sausage, bologna. That's another thing, bologna. My employees told me about that, and I didn't believe it'd work, but it does. And chicken, we have big-sized chicken patty, breaded chicken on a biscuit, and eggs, bacon, egg, and cheese, tenderloin, fresh cut tenderloin every day. We have that.
This restaurant is a dream come true for owners Mike and Judy Donovan, who opened the doors of Biscuit Express 20 years ago.
We have really been blessed with our business. I mean, not many food places survive any longer than a year, 2 years. The first day when we opened, we only had like $90 in the bank. That's it. That's a true story. And we only done $90-something the first day, and I thought, Lord, what have we got into here? And the second day, we doubled that. The third day, we doubled the day before, and it just kept growing and growing that quick.
The restaurant's reputation as the place for buttery, yummy biscuits was put to the test when Alpha Insurance agent Sandra Perry, who works across the street, nominated Biscuit Express for Simply Southern's Facebook contest, Bama's Best Biscuit.
You know we love our biscuits, and Meridianville and Hazel Green, we are a close-knit family. I love their chicken biscuits, and my grandson loves their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Of 11 nominated restaurants, Biscuit Express claimed the crown as Bama's best biscuit by over 900 votes.
I knew we won, but I didn't realize we won by that margin, you know. So that says a lot too, and we definitely appreciate it. It's an honor. It really is. I mean, because it takes a lot to do what we do, and it takes a lot out of our employees and their families.
I was so proud when I saw the contest going on. I was sharing it on my page, and you know, I have a lot of folks on there with my business too, so I was able to get the word out a little bit more. It was amazing to see the progress and the rapid voting that was going on. It was crazy.
Bama's Best Biscuit contest was sponsored by the Alabama Wheat and Feed Grains producers, who provided $300 in prize money and a plaque for Biscuit Express. The Donovans also serve up Bama's Best Biscuit at their Moores Mill location, and there's a lunch menu at both restaurants. So how exactly do the Donovans keep a steady stream of cars clogging up their drive-thru for these mouth-watering biscuits? Depends on who you ask.
You get the same thing every time you come here as far as consistency. You know what you're going to get. They care about their business and their product, and that's really important. They know that most people coming through here are headed to work, and they know they're on a time frame. They get you in and out quick.
My philosophy is quantity, quality, and fast service. When you bite into a bacon biscuit, you want to taste bacon. When you bite into a bacon cheeseburger, you want to taste bacon. So in most fast food places, you only get a little bit of this and that on there. And when you get our product, it's quite a bit on there.
We're just home folk, country folk that's been majorly blessed beyond measure. We start fresh with everything every day. There's no leftover anything. We try to do it with love and we care, and that shows. People can tell when you care and love what you do. And it shows in the food, in the service, and that's what we strive for.
I like it. It's a good biscuit. Other restaurants rounding out the top 4 in this contest were Acre in Auburn, Cahaba House in Montgomery, and Bliss Bistro and Boutique in Muscle Shoals.
This was a fun contest, and I think we need to thank the Alabama Wheat and Feed Grain producers for sponsoring it.
Absolutely. I really appreciated getting to eat all those biscuits.
I bet.
When Simply Southern continues, I think you can see from the sparkles and sashes that we're heading to a beauty pageant. But I also think you'll find this is about more than just a pretty crown.
How do you show love? With the big things? The little things? The tough things? Your everything. Show them you care. Alpha Insurance.
Seriously?
Have some respect. Pick it up, man.
Did you just litter? Take pride in your school.
Pick it up, man.
Clean it up, dude.
Besides keeping your campus clean, adopt a mile with roadside cleanup. Attend the next Coastal Cleanup Day or pitch in on the annual Spring Cleanup campaign. Make a difference by picking up litter and...
Don't drop it on Alabama!
Alabama soybean farmers help fuel the state's economy. Soybeans are used to make clean, renewable biodiesel and are a key ingredient in feed for poultry, catfish, and livestock. Soybeans are used in dozens of products we use every day. But best of all, soybean farmers generate $258 million and more than 4,000 jobs for Alabama's economy, all while helping conserve our natural resources. Explore the power of soy.
They can seem superficial, but lost in the expensive gowns and dazzling white smiles of many beauty pageants are the leadership skills and community service values they promote. The young women who have held the title of Miss Alabama over the years have shown other young women across the state what's possible. Although they come from a later chapter in life, those aspiring for the crown in our next story are ambassadors as well, hoping to shine a light on a worrisome subject.
But I love the nursing home where I am. I didn't at first. It took some, and I didn't have too much of
Not everyone gets excited about a beauty pageant, but it would take a pretty cynical heart not to soften watching these enchanted contestants take the stage.
This is the 34th annual Miss Alabama Nursing Home Pageant. This event, simply stated, is a celebration of life. We are here to show our fellow Alabamians that nursing home residents still contribute to their society, and it also shows that no matter your age or ability, you can still find a way to give back to your community.
With enough glitz and glamour to suit even Miss Alabama, The pageant is a highly anticipated event not only for the pretty ladies living in our state's many nursing homes, but their families, caretakers, and fellow residents as well.
All of our residents love it, even the ones that can't come. We plan for it all year long. We have about 100 residents at our facility, and they all gather in the dining room while we're gone and get ready for the big news. We also bring a big group, 15 to 20 residents, and we live about 2.5 hours away, so that's a big trip for them.
Much like the Miss Alabama pageant, hopefuls for the title of Miss Alabama Nursing Home compete locally against fellow residents for the opportunity to represent their nursing home here in Birmingham. Judges review these contestant applications and select 10 finalists, who after interviewing with the panel, will take to the stage for a lighthearted and often very entertaining question and answer session.
If you could invite anyone to dinner, who would you invite and what would you serve?
Well, I would invite the president and I would serve him shrimp. Don't ever give me a microphone. You seem like you're loving it. I like to be in the limelight.
The laughs, smiles, encouragement, and tears are every bit as rewarding for these ladies as the sparkling crown each hope to wear. But Miss Alabama Nursing Home isn't just a name on a sash. It's a responsibility.
Miss Alabama Nursing Home serves as a goodwill ambassador for all of the 24,000 plus Alabamians that live in our nursing homes, and she'll travel the state as her health allows and attend events for the Alabama Nursing Home Association. She'll also visit civic clubs from time to time and will visit some of the other nursing homes around the state to share goodwill and to remind folks of the value of our nursing home residents.
You won't find a bigger fan of our state's nursing homes than last year's winner. After retiring from nearly a half-century-long career teaching in Greenville, she found herself having to move into a care facility. Although her mother had spent many years in a nursing home, this sudden change was a difficult time for her, as it is for many facing this chapter in life. But as Miss Alabama Nursing Home, her message was one of hope.
I've really enjoyed being at the nursing home. Can you say that? And you know, so many people say, well, you just go there to die. No, you don't. They have so many opportunities there. We play dominoes. We have all kinds of entertainment there. I can go out and eat on Friday night with my girlfriends. If you're capable to go out, you can. And then this honor has gotten me out to say what I'm saying to you, to others, that you can go in there and have a good time.
And so, without further ado,
The moment that we've been waiting for. Our new 2017 Miss Alabama Nursing Home will be Sarah Scott.
They kept calling names, and I said, surely they just lost my. It's such an honor, and I am just tickled to death. People used to think of a nursing home as that lady said, they put you there to die. But now, it's just upscale living. It really is.
for Simply Southern, I'm Samantha Carpenter.
Miss Sarah ended up in a nursing home after she had several injuries that meant she couldn't really stay at her house anymore.
Her husband's moved in since then, brought some stuff from the house, so it's like home now.
It really is, and she's looking forward to spreading the word about good care in nursing homes in this new role that she has.
Up next on Simply Southern, you'll meet a young family that's truly outstanding in their field.
One out of 4 Alabama residents have benefited from the Alabama Cooperative Extension System. Last year, Master Gardener Managed Gardens donated $150,000 worth of fruits and vegetables to food banks, and over 25,000 young people developed math, science, technology, and engineering skills through 4-H. Now what we want to know is, how can we help you?
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
Alabama wheat and feed grain farmers grow food, fuel, and freedom. Their harvest helps feed Alabama's multi-million-dollar livestock, catfish, and poultry industries, while reducing America's dependence on foreign countries for energy and food. By combining their strength with farmers of other commodities, feed grain growers are fueling the economic growth of Alabama communities.
Nothing brings the family together like U.S. farm-raised catfish. American catfish farmers are dedicated to producing a premium, healthy catfish with a consistently mild, sweet flavor. Because we take as much pride in our work as you do in your cooking. From our family farms to your family's table, you can be sure you're getting the highest quality fish. Because your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
For the past couple of weeks, we've introduced you to some young families who are doing an outstanding job on their farms and in their communities. Today, we wrap up our series with the winner of the Alabama Farmers Federation Outstanding Young Farm Family Award. Kevin Worthington introduces us to the Lovvorns family who raise cattle and chickens right along the Alabama-Georgia line.
For Cleburne County's Eric and Carly Lovvorn, farming is more than just a way to pay the bills. It's a way of life they're excited to cultivate for their children, 2-year-old Chloe and 3-month-old Landon. It's also the lifestyle Eric learned at a young age, although the Georgia native didn't anticipate flocking to poultry farming.
I grew up in farming. My parents built chicken houses when I was 3 years old. So went off to college, said I probably wouldn't get involved in the chicken farm and wound up coming home and buying the chicken farm.
In 2005, when he was 20 years old, Eric bought his first poultry houses right across the state line and juggled farm life while studying accounting at the University of West Georgia. After working up to 9 poultry houses, he downsized with quality and not quantity in mind.
I quickly learned that bigger's not always better. Go back to the basics. And that's what we did. We went back and we started micromanaging it, picked performance up as far as on the poultry side. And on cattle, we learned it's not always numbers that matters. It's the quality of the calves, it's the quality of the cattle, it's the quality of the bulls. That's what it all resorts back to.
Eric also operates a commercial poultry house cleanout business where they haul 800 tractor trailer loads of chicken litter annually. The Lovvorns also haul pine shavings, raise 250 head of cattle, and manage rental properties.
It's like a big puzzle, putting the puzzle together. We have the chicken houses, and we also, we sell them out about 35 days old. And once that's done in the mornings, we go and we haul litter. We contract with neighboring farms, haul litter commercially 50, 60 miles in one direction. Cattle have got to be taken care of every day, fed in the mornings, fed in the afternoons. We also have a small row crop, do corn, mainly grow corn to feed the cattle. And everything just, whichever one's calling the loudest is where we go first.
Eric and Carly met at a University of Georgia football game nearly 10 years ago. After her first visit to the farm the next weekend, Carly says she was hooked.
It was just, I mean, when you pull up to this place, it's hard not to fall in love with it. And he took me down to the chicken houses, started telling me, showing me. Went over and met his parents, saw how they ran their operation with the cows, and I just fell in love with it.
Carly graduated from Jacksonville State University and helps keep the farm's books. She says it's rewarding to teach her children how food gets from the farm to the fork.
Chloe, even at 2 years old, every morning on the way to the babysitter, she is calling cows, and we have to talk about cows every morning, every afternoon. And and every night he goes to check the chickens. She has a fit, she wants to check the chickens. And that's just, at 2 years old, that's impressive.
It's amazing because that's how I was raised. I was raised up on chicken farm and I always knew where my parents were at all times. And there's nothing like coming home to a farm and being able to work and run and play and not have boundaries and be able to work with the animals.
In addition to serving their community through civic organizations, Eric and Carly are active in the local Farmers Federation. Eric also participated in the Agricultural Leaders for Alabama program, which he says helped foster connections to better his farm.
We want to be as efficient as we can. We want to be the best farm we can. We want to keep the best reputation, the best name that we possibly can so that our children are proud of that and have something that they can come back to and work in if they want to.
Alabama's Outstanding Young Farm Family for 2017. From Cleburne County, Eric and Carly Lovvorn. and their children, Chloe and Landon.
The Lovvorns won a prize package valued at more than $60,000, which included a new pickup truck, utility vehicle, and the use of a brand new tractor for a year.
That's a lot of new wheels on that farm. Now they go on to represent Alabama in January at the American Farm Bureau Federation's annual convention in Nashville, and we wish the Lovvorns good luck.
We do. When Simply Southern continues, Sidney Phelps from Bonnie Plants will show you what plants you can put around your house to make being outside pleasant for you, but not for bugs.
What sustains us? Food, family, faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all right here in Alabama.
There's nothing quite like sitting down to a home-cooked meal with fresh vegetables from the garden. With Bonnie Plants from your local quality co-op store, you can enjoy the freshest vegetables right from your own backyard. And no matter if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, your quality co-op store has exactly what you need to get the most out of your plants. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education.
We're strengthening American agriculture and providing our members with the skills needed to build healthy local communities, a strong nation, and a sustainable world.
We are the next generation of agriculture.
It's our turn now.
Let's show the world what we can achieve together.
We are FFA.
For more Simply Southern, be sure to follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern will continue in a moment.
We believe a plant should be more than a plant. This one is. It's all you need for your garden to succeed because it's a Bonnie plant. It represents hundreds of varieties of Bonnie's quality veggies and herbs. But more, it's from generations of Bonnie people who are passionate about sharing their love of gardening with you. Look for this little Bonnie plant and a whole family of plants like it in your garden center. Bonnie Plants, so you'll know how to grow.
Hey folks, Sidney Phelps here with Bonnie Plants. Today I want to talk to you about plants that help repel pests and mice and other things that you don't want around your house. Now, I've got a variety of herbs here in front of me that work great in this aspect. So we're going to start off today, we're going to start talking about lavender. So lavender is well known for its aromatic uses. It's very popular in the essential oils market now. People dry lavender and put it in parts of their house as part of potpourri, but it also works great with getting rid of pests. Moths, mosquitoes, gnats, they do not like the scent of lavender. So if you're ever planting lavender, remember that it wants dry soil. It wants something that can easily be drained when you're putting in this. It works great in the container, but if you want to put it in the ground, make sure that you have adequate drainage. But with lavender, just like most of these, you want to just bruise the leaves slightly, get the aroma on your hands. If it's already out there in the patio areas, it's going to be a natural fragrant that's going to be out there. So you're not going to have to worry about working it up so much for whenever you use it. It's just the natural smell is what keeps the pest away. Moving on from that, we've got lemon thyme. Now mostly anything you see with lemon in it, whether it be lemongrass, lemon balm, or lemon thyme, is going to be a natural deterrent for mosquitoes. The reason for that is that citrus scent. Now, lemon thyme works great in any kind of soil. Rocky soil, you can put it as a border for your landscape, or you can use it in containers, however you like. This works great around any location when you're landscaping. But the thing about to get the full effect of lemon thyme is you want to pull the plant, you want to just take a little bit of it off, rub it in your hands, bruise those leaves, and get the aroma out. That's what allows that fragrance to come through, and that's what repels the pest. Now, some say that lemon thyme actually works better than citronella on the body as far as getting bit by mosquitoes. But talking about citronella is what we know as a mosquito plant or a scented geranium or citrosa. This is probably the most popular deterrent that is used in gardening. People plant these all around their patios and it has a scent. But the thing about the citronella plant is, unless you are brushing through it or getting that scent out, it's not going to be that effective. So you want to make sure that whenever you go outside, you just take off a little leaf, break it up, rub it on your arms, rub it around your neck. That is one of those things that's going to keep the mosquitoes away from you and keep them at bay, because it's not necessarily the plant itself that keeps them away, it's the scent of the plant. From there, we've got rosemary. Rosemary is a great product because it keeps not only pest away from your house, but it also keeps the pest away from your pets. So if you have this planted and your cats and your dogs are running through that, fleas, gnats do not like the smell of rosemary. Also, rosemary is a beneficial herb because just like marigolds, there are certain pests that are attracted to vegetables. Well, rosemary is one of those herbs that you can put in there with that scent that keeps the pest away. So rosemary by far is one of the top line herbs you can use in so many aspects. You can use it from culinary, you can use it for aroma, you can use it for oils, but you can also use it to help keep pests away, and it's great for your pets. Finally, I've got lemon balm here with me, and lemon balm is much like lemon thyme. So you want to take the leaves off, you want to work that oil out, and to get that lemon fragrance with everything that you're doing. All of these different things can be used as far as that for mosquitoes. The last thing that I'd like to share with you is peppermint. Peppermint is an awesome product that you can use. You can plant it around each entrance of your home. The one thing that I would say is you want to make sure that you have it in containers, because if it is in the ground, it will go everywhere. But it deters spiders, it deters mice, and overall pests in general. But just plant those right around your entranceways and you'll be good to go. If you want to find more information about this, check out the website at bonnieplants.com.
If you have a gardening question, drop Sidney an email at simplysouthern@alafarm.com and he may answer it on an upcoming show. You can also go to the Bonnie Plants website for gardening tips, recipes, and much more.
We're out of time for today, folks. Thanks for being with us. I hope you'll plan to join us again next week.
But before we go, here are links to some of the stories we featured today. I'm Mary Johnson.
And I'm Jim Allen. We'll see you back here next week.
Simply Southern is a production of the Alabama Farmers Cooperative and the Alabama Farmers Federation.